Hi everybody, Jamie the Board Game Man, and today we are going to look at a game from 2012. It plays 2 to 3 players, even though it really plays well with 3. It's by Gryphon Games. It is called Pizza Theory. What's cool about this is it actually looks like a pizza box. Really, really cool idea. Now the object of this game is you're trying to get all of your ingredients onto the pizza. And how you do that is each player, after they place an ingredient on the pizza, they actually choose where to slice it. And whoever has the most ingredients in that one slice area replaces everybody else's. But there's some other rules that go along with that as well. It's so easy to play. It's just as easy as pie. Okay, well, let's head on over to the gaming table. And I'm going to show you how to play Pizza Theory. All right, everybody, here we are at the gaming table. Here are I'm going to go through the components, and then I'll show you the setup and how to play the game. So as you see, front and center is the pie. Here is the crust, and which really looks cool. I mean, that really looks nice. I mean, it's getting me in the mood for pizza. Even though I just had pizza a couple nights ago, but you never know. You can never have too much pizza, right? Then you have the ingredients, which you have green ingredients, white ingredients, and red ingredients. So that's how you're going to determine who plays what color. As you can see in the green ingredients, we have broccoli, looks like we got green peppers, green onions, and some spinach leaves. Then you come over to the white ingredients, and you have mushrooms, mozzarella cheese, onions, and garlic. And then you come over to the red team, and you have, looks like it says red peppers, tomatoes, bacon, and pepperoni. Now, what toppings you put on there does not matter. It's just the color. So it doesn't matter if you have to have a pepperoni with a bacon or something like that. No, it has nothing to do with that. It's just kind of a fun way to distinguish the colors. The only thing that's really important is the colors of each of the ingredients. You also have these sticks here. Each player has their corresponding color. This is how you are going to slice the slices, okay? And everyone has a big 6 die, okay? It has 1 through 6 on it, and that's when you're going to choose which number to lay down your sticks on. And that's pretty much it. That is the components of the game. So let's go ahead and show you how to play it. So what you're going to do is you see you have a first, second, and third. So the players are going to sit accordingly on how they're going to sit. So the first player will sit right over here. They're going to go ahead and place 2 of their ingredients on the 2 X's in front of them. Like I said, it does not matter what ingredient it is, as long as they are green. Okay, so we're going to go out here, and you're going to go ahead and put them on the X's, like so. Okay, and white's going to do the same thing, just like that. Okay, this is how the setup is. This is how you start. Every player has 2 ingredients on the pie, pizza, whatever you want to call it. I call it pizza, but some people call it pie. And that's how you start. Okay, so here we got first player. So first player, what they're going to do is they're going to lay down any one of their green ingredients anywhere on the board, as long as it's not adjacent to one of their own. So for instance, you can't get a green one and put it right here. Or you can't put it right here. It cannot go right next to your own ingredient. So he can put it, let's say green goes right here. Okay, green goes over there. Then red puts one down, maybe right here. And then white says, okay, I'm going to go ahead and put one over here. Okay. Now after that, everyone's going to decide they're going to have the die in their hand. Everyone's going to have their own die in their hand, and they're going to choose what number they want to lay down the stick to slice the pie. So for instance, the red player here, you see 1 through 6 here. So say I were to say 5. I lay down 5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down this stick on the number 5 here and lay it across the pizza. That way we see this is how we slice that slice, okay? Now let's say green, well, it's on 3. Let's go ahead and keep it 3. So green decides he wants to do 3. So what he's going to take this stick, lay it across the 3 in front of him, like so. That's the way he sliced that pizza. Now white, we'll just go ahead and keep it on 6 here, says he has 6. So he's going to go ahead and put it on the 6 and slice it this way. Just like so. Okay? So now what we're looking at, we're like, okay, this is what we're looking at. We have a slice here, we have a slice here, here, here. We have one little ingredient here, and then we got a big section right here. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the pizza and say, okay, let's see what we got here. So he's by himself over here, so he's safe. We got one of each over here, so we're good there. They're tied. We got one red here. That's good. And then we have a tie. 2 green and 2 white. So in this case, nothing would happen in this round. Everyone is tied, or they have 1 in each thing. So we're good there. So everyone's going to go ahead and return their sticks, like so. And then everyone would go again. But then before you do that, this will slide this way. Okay. So now I'm going to be first player, second player, and then this player is going to be third. Okay. So now I get to place any one of my red ingredients anywhere I want, as long as it's not adjacent to one of my own. Let's say he puts white here, and he's going to put a green here. Okay. Now, once again, everyone's going to go ahead and figure out what number they want to use. We'll just kind of throw something out there like this. So green, okay, so first player is 3. So he's going to go ahead and cut it right straight through here. 3. Okay. White says 3 as well, so he's going to go ahead and place it on the 3 and go this way like so. And green says 6, so he's going to go ahead and slice it this way. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at all the different slices. Now you see here, we still have a tie here, so that doesn't move anywhere. We have 1 of each here, so that doesn't go anywhere. Now we have 2 red, 1 white, and 1 green. Now what happens here is you got to look and see that if any of these players only have 1 ingredient per slice, that they do not get removed from the pizza, okay? So what they're going to say, okay, we have 1 red here, we got 2 red, 1 red, so that's good. We got white here, he's got 2 white in here, we're good. Green, he's got 2 green in there, so we're good, okay? Because if some person has 1 ingredient in each thing, then their ingredients are safe and cannot be removed. So that's one rule you got to remember. Okay, so this is tied, we've got a 3-way tie here. But then we have 2 reds in this one, and 1 here, 1 here. So what's going to happen here is red is going to go ahead and replace these 2 with their own. So I'm going to take care of this because he has 2 and these guys have 1. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and replace 1 here. He's going to replace that 1 here. And there we go. Now he's got 4 in that slice. We've got 1 by itself here. And that would be it for that round. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take these off. Everyone's going to put these back. Take them back. And then this, go ahead and slides this way. Okay. So now he's first player. I'm third player. And this is now second player. So now he's going to go ahead and do the same thing. He's going to go ahead and put a white anywhere he wants to, as long as it's not next to one of his. He's second. He's going to put his there. Third. I'm going to put one right here. Then we're going to go ahead and do our thing again. Let's go ahead and put some numbers out here, what we're going to do. Okay. He's 5, so he's going to go ahead and do this. And so on. Okay. Green says number 2, so he's going to go ahead and do this here. All right. And then red says he wants number 1. Let's go with 4. How much is a little more down the middle here? 4. Okay. So now we got some more slices going on here. Okay. And everyone does this simultaneously, obviously. No one goes one at a time because then you're able to see what's going on. So all 3 of you have to do it at the same time and release the die. Okay. Okay, so in this case, we've got 2 in the red here, so he's going to take over these 2 here. So he's going to take over this white. It goes right back to the player. Okay, he's going to go ahead and replace this red with here. He's going to replace that broccoli with one of his. I'm going to put that right there. Okay, and replace it in the place where it was at. This is a tie. This is by itself. This is by itself, so we're good there. These 2 are tied. You have 3 red. Excuse me, and then you have 2 of these. So these 2 will also go to red. And you can see right now, red's starting to kind of take over this pizza, as you can tell. Okay. Once you do that, everything else is solved. Then we go ahead and release these again. Okay. Just like so. And then you go on again. You spin it around. This player's now first place, first, second, and third. And then you continue on. Now, if it so happens, say this happens, where you have a 2-way tie for first, okay? Let's just say it was sliced like this. Let's see how I can do this. Let's say it was sliced like this. Okay, we'll just say it was 4 like this. And let's just say, let's see here. How can I do this? Just for the purposes here of showing. So let's just say in this case, this has 2 here, this has 2 here, and it's a two-way tie, but then someone doesn't have one. All what happens is they just remove their piece. Okay, that's it. That's all that happens when there's a two-way tie for first. Obviously, if everyone has the same, then obviously it doesn't go anywhere. So that's in case you have 2 and 2, and then you have 1, and all they do is just replace it. No one else puts there and replaces it. Okay, and that's pretty much the game. All you're doing is going back and forth, adding ingredients to the pizza until you manage to get all of your ingredients on the pizza. And that, my friends, is pizza theory. So let's head on over to the game room, and I'll tell you what I think about it. All right, my final thoughts on pizza theory. What a fun little game. What a cool little concept. You know, you put your topping on the pizza and you slice it a certain way, and you have no idea. You kind of think, okay, if I bundle up all my reds together, you know, I might be able to get that slice, but you don't know what the other 2 players are going to do. They might slice right through those bunch of reds or a bunch of greens or a bunch of whites that you have on there, and it might completely destroy what you're trying to do. So that's the cool part about this game, is you have no idea what the other players are going to do and how they're going to slice it. So it's a good 10-15 minute player game, a minute game. It probably won't take too long, maybe, unless you have someone that really thinks and kind of really evaluates everything as they're playing. Then it might take a little longer. I recommend this game. I really do. It's fun. It's very light. Really great for kids. I don't know, what is the age on this thing? They say 6+. So I mean, I think that's pretty good. But I really I highly recommend this game. I got this game not too long before I left California. I saw it. I'm like, what is this? And so I picked it up and actually read about it. I'm like, this is actually pretty cool. Very cool little concept, and it's there's not much to it. Like I said at the very beginning, it's easy as pie. So, and I totally agree with that. Well, that's my review on Pizza Theory. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you think about the game down below, whether you liked it, hated it, whichever. And thank you again for watching. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe today. And until next time, everybody, happy gaming.